Oh boy, we are in for something, you guys. I cannot wait to hear what gloriously awful poems you guys come up with. Next up is slam poet and frequent RiverLit contributor, Audrey Connor.
Hi world, I'm Audrey Connor. I have been in the arts scene in Spokane for many years of my life, since I was about 17, and I'm 21, so I guess that's not saying much, but I'm super, super privileged to be here. I have a lot of people that I really love in the audience tonight, and that makes me so ambushedly happy that you cannot even know. I also have a chapbook coming out next month called Leave the Window Open, and if you can find me, then you'll find out where it is. So there's that. And this is not the right poem that I want to read right now. One, my father gave me the backstroke, swift, comfortable, powerful, the most enjoyable, reliable way to be carried by water. The backstroke allows one to breathe the air without lifting your heavy head in and out of surface tension, powering the weight of your own being against the movement of currents. When I was 12 years old, I sunk into the Pacific Ocean unsupervised and caught myself in a rip tide. When I was 18 years old, I fell in love with the wrong person and found myself in a rip tide. When I was 20 years old, I got sick in the shower to find that a minor seizure feels eerily similar, a rip tide that happens within, too. My father is a carrier of tragedy, skepticism, and the deep love that makes these things real. He and I take these adventures. Over the summer, we drove up to the mountain. We did not realize that the insects clouding the air for the 5 miles were ladybugs until we departed the car and stood in a river of red-shelled, polka-dotted evidence of the unapologetic glory meant for all things in their smallness. Even on the majesty of a butterfly-littered peak, I asked him to pray for me. He could not see the algae stuck in my hair, hear the waterlogged lungs under the weight of my voice, notice the barnacles growing on my feet. He promised he would. Took a photo of me standing at a meadow's edge, looking out to the eternity of the horizon, a pose I still realize I carried with me underwater. 3, my father gave me the backstroke, so I could have oxygen even when the movement of water read, "This life is moving too quick," so that when the time called, I could feel the air moving through my lungs, feeding the strength of my heart organ and guiding me back to my own land, to being the strong swimmer that can rescue him too. Every molecule races itself down to the river and lands with a catastrophic thud. I do not like poems about nature, but there is something to be said for storms, the manner in which they break apart the sky to give us their own ideas about what paradise should look like in shadows, mimicking the darkness below with a perfection we don't care to remember since the long nights spent in Eden. If only such pure love could come from people, I tell myself on looped repeat, spoken in half my normal crescendo, well, yesterday I shot my first gun. And the bang resonated like the call of a clipped-winged magpie, yelling out demands for respect in a wavelength I cannot yet imitate, despite all I have learned about broken bird songs. And the ting of bullet against earth whispered, "Here's the truth about chaos. It breaks apart our lives so the pieces can fall into a more fitting formation, a holographic exploration of past, present, and ambivalence that tears the body vertically like some precisely botched surgery. So do we burst into butterflies, or do we burst into scraps of paper to commemorate our newfound oblivion in the hopes that someday they can read about our ignorant bliss before the demons make good on our debts? Before the eyes wide shut in clear green oceans, before the hearts locked tight in 2 small cages, before our shorthand written apologies were left behind in the debris of self-imposed exodus. Yet such is the nature of peacetime that the water washes away these sorry spectacles without even a splash. The grace is that we become walking black holes like our parents. The proof lies in the wanderlust particles clinging to our footsteps. The prize of losing your childhood wonder is a perfect spot in the eye of the storm. Thank you.